We're gonna have a little talk, man. I want to know why liberal men are so emotional and so feminine. Like, do y'all think there's a reason? Do you think it has anything to do with them being brainwashed with politics? Could it be them being like shamed into accepting transgenders as women? Or were they just homosexuals already and they just don't want to admit it? What do you guys think? Well, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm just typing up the questionnaire. If anybody comments, I can't see it yet. So just bear with me a second. Bear with me 1 second here, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. What up, though, Fred? So here's the first three things that pop into mind for me. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Maybe they are actually the true alpha males, the most dominant men in America. And they're so alpha and dominant that I just can't even tell. Maybe the feminine liberal men are the true alphas. Maybe they're closet gays. I believe a lot of them are closet gays. And I believe a lot of them have bought into the LGBT shit so much that they've been shamed into accepting trans women as women, in turn becoming gay and feminine. I think a lot of them have accepted this whole trans movement to the point that they'll just have sex with them, and it's not gay in their mind. I mean, I think all of these things are possible, but what do y'all think is the most common? I would say, like, if anyone calls him an alpha male, that's probably a liberal man trying to cope. That's what I would say about that, man. What do y'all think? I just find it interesting, like, whenever you see these left-wing protests, if you see anything that involves liberal men, they're all feminine, they're all emotional, they're all unhinged. Why is it? Like, what is it about Kamala Harris that all her voters are like, all her male voters are these, like, unhinged feminine men? Like, for real, like, even the like, even like Kamala Harris voters that are claiming to not be gay, they're super feminine. They're mad emotional, like a woman. It's all right for the ladies, you know, we understand. We're here to support you. But the motherfucking men shouldn't be acting like y'all. We give y'all a pass, man. The men, we can't give the men a pass, bro. We gotta bring back bullying. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so we got a little range of yeah, one, I think a lot of them were definitely already gay. I don't think there's any debate in that. Some of them were already gay. I think some of them were shamed into being gay because they were like forced to accept trans women as women. So they've been convinced that it's not gay to lay up with a trans woman, which is crazy. What up, Sarah? How you doing today? What do you think on this topic, Sarah? I'm interested to know how the women think. Maybe some of the women think I'm tripping. If you think I'm tripping, or man, woman, don't feel afraid to like call me out. All opposing views will be respected. I'm not a liberal man. I'm not gonna shut you down and fucking go crazy. I'll accept whatever your thoughts are. No, I'm not what? But it's good to hear that you're good. I'm good too. We chilling. We back here in the hood. In the PJs. We chilling, man. You said most conservative men are very gay. Nobody believes that. Cone on the bricks. But I'm not a liberal, yeah, okay. Nobody believes what you just said. Marlboro. We're off them cowboy killers. If I was a liberal man, I'd be smoking a Virginia Slim. I bet Cone on the Brick smokes Virginia Slims. Saying conservative men are very gay, that's just like coping. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't get the straw. You gotta just sip it out the cup, bro. You can't get the straw, y'all. Listen, men, gentlemen, don't walk around sipping with the straw, dog. Unless you're a liberal. Liberal men sip with the straw. So far the general consensus is that they were already gay. They just don't want to admit it. No, it's definitely not true. It's definitely not true. Conservative men are actually men. Conservative men do not fucking refer to transgenders as women. Conservative men actually know the difference between a man and a woman. Saying that most of us are gay is the dumbest shit ever. That, now, I'll accept opposing opinions, but that type of shit, negative. You're not winning. We all know that liberal men are the most feminine men on earth. Literally in the entire universe, there is no more feminine man than a liberal man. Doesn't exist. Definitely not on the conservative side. Yo, they hire people to change the light bulbs, I swear to God. That's cool, Sarah. I mean, you gotta do whatever makes you happy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do whatever makes you happy. America, that's right, baby. A, B, and C. Nah, you ain't lying, ball. I probably could go with either one. A lot of them are just gay and they just don't want to admit it. I mean, yo, these are men that say it's not gay to fuck a transgender woman. Bro, that's gay as shit. If you have sex with anyone that has a dick, that's fucking gay, you know what I'm saying? Ball, what up, dog? Hey, man, I appreciate you. We was in there supporting the Irish, you know what I'm saying? Supporting the motherland. Irish are not playing with them motherfucking foreigners, bro. Yo, did y'all see all the you see how the Irish were blowing up cars and lighting houses on fire? They was not playing, bro. Well, Mud Butter, maybe you can clarify what is masculinity. Nah, truth over. You're talking about the troubles. I'm talking about right now. They were just lighting houses and blowing up cars. They're doing that right now. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Huh? Look, bro said sex and gender are two different things. Like, yo, how gay? You're definitely on the left. How gay is truth over faith? Like, yo, and truth over faith 6'7". Like, gender and sex are two different things. So I'm not gay if I have sex with a man that identifies as a woman. Bro, you're gay. No matter how hard you try to cope or no matter how many excuses you make, you're a homosexual. No disrespect to the homosexuals out there, but live your truth, bro. Don't try to convince me that it's not gay that you fuck transgenders. No, I'm saying, okay, so you can't even explain your point, Mud Butter, so you're automatically disqualified. Yo, so truth, it's okay, you're gay, that's fine. I'm not against gays. A matter of fact, I support gays that are living their truth. I support gays too that are struggling to come out the closet because they're scared of being rejected by their family and friends. I support them. That's a hard struggle that gays have to go through. I don't support these men, like truth whatever, that's saying, no, there's a difference between sex and gender. It's not gay to fuck men. As long as they wear a dress and put some fucking makeup on, that's not gay, dude. He's a woman. Like, okay. Alright, truth over faith. You know what, Mud Butters? Congratulations. Because you just got your bitch ass a 1 minute timeout. And now I'm going to give you a chance to think of something intelligent to say. What up, James? What's up with you? So how do you feel about the topic? Do you feel like are these liberal men actually as gay as they act? Or is it possible they've been brainwashed? Is it possible that the vegan diets they do are giving them a lack of testosterone? Why are their voices gay too? Like, bro, who's got kids? Like, if my son spoke like that, I would smack him. I would say, listen, if you're gay, it's okay to talk like that. If you're not gay, don't never come back in this house with a fucking lisp like that, and put some bass in your voice, man. Speak from your chest and your stomach. Yo, Raymond, you ain't lying, bro. You are not fucking lying. Look, like, this bull's trying to convince, basically truth over whatever, is trying to convince me that he's not gay because he fucks transgender. Basically, he's trying to explain to me how he's not gay because he fucks men. He's like, no, it's not gay to fuck men. They put on a dress and wear lipstick and it's not gay anymore. I suck their dicks and all that, dude. It's not gay. Bro, that's a whole nother level. When you're trying to cope and explain to us that it's not gay, that you're gay, that's a whole nother level of cope. Like, you're trying to convince us that you're not gay. Bro, if you were not gay, you wouldn't have to convince us you're not gay. We would just know. But instead, you're on here talking about, oh, gender and sex are two different things, so it's not gay when I suck a transgender's dick. That's not gay, because gender, you know, it's not gay when I put my legs in the air and get fucked, because, dude, it's like difference between gender and sex. Like, bro, you guys sound fucking crazy. Why are liberal men gay? That's what we're trying to find out, dude. Why? Liberal men, talk to me. Talk to me. Why don't you got no bass in your voice? Why do you hiss like a snake? Why do you talk like a woman? Why do you cry all the time? Like, why are you always raging out? Why do you hang out with transgender women? Why do you think it's not gay that you fucking slurp off men that put lipstick and a dress on? Like, how is that not gay, bro? Fuck is wrong with him? Yo, the truth lost the shit. See, the truth is just trying to... The truth doesn't want to live his truth. The truth is trying to convince us that it's not gay that he slurps on transgenders. Bro, you're fucking gay. It's okay. Come out the closet. Live your truth. It's alright. We'll accept you, bro. We got gays on the right. We got conservative gay men that we respect and love. You don't got to convince us that it's not gay to suck dick. You don't got to convince us, bro. It's fucking gay. Like, fuck's wrong with him? Chester, look, Mud Butters sucks on transgenders and he's mad. He's like, no, it's not gay that I suck dick. Because they look like a woman. No, it's not gay that I suck dick because trans women are women. He's one of those. Why can't I answer what? You're just asking a bunch of dumbass questions. Is what manly? You said, come on, simple question. Is what manly, bro? Is it manly that you suck fucking transgender dicks? No, it's not. I bet when he says no homo, he's meaning I'm gay. It is 100% gay. Homeland, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely gay. Grindr crashing out during Republican conventions. America is the queer. I don't even know what that means, homie. You might have to break that one down. Is what manly? Mud Butters, nobody even knows what you're fucking talking about. You said, is that manly? Is what manly, bro? You didn't even ask a question. You just said, is that manly? Why don't you answer the question, idiot? Like, bro, you're fucking gay. It's okay. It's okay, Mud Butters. You put your legs in the air and get fucked by transgenders. You're fucking gay. I'm sorry. As soon as you're gay, you could come over here on the right and we will support you. But as long as you're trying to convince us that it's not gay that you get fucked by a man, then we can't rock with you, bro. Fuck is you talking about? I'm about to put you on a 10-second timeout. Fuck. Bro just keeps saying, is that manly? Like, what are you talking about? I sound like a closet case myself. No, I don't. I definitely don't sound gay. I don't look gay. Nothing gay. There's nothing gay about me. The incel movement is strong. The incel movement is definitely strong, and you're one of the chairmen of the incel committee. I'm in bed with my wife. You're in the car. Yo, Mud Butters, you're a fucking faggot. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in bed with my wife. Bro, it's like 1 o'clock. It's like 12 o'clock. Why are you still in bed with your wife? Your wife has a cock. We don't respect that. He said Grindr crashes at... Bro. Like, Mud Butters is like, I'm laying in bed with my wife. But, bro, you just sucked your wife's dick. That's not your wife. That's your husband, bro. Fuck out of here. 10-second timeout. 10-second timeout, because your wife has a fucking cock. Matter of fact, you probably have a pussy and your wife has a cock. That's how fucking confused you are. Nah, the trolls got the right one. They got the right one. They want me to be mad and they just can't do it. It's impossible. The trolls come in to make me mad and they leave more mad than they were when they came in. Because I called Mud Butters out. Now we all know he's a homosexual. It's cool. Mud Butter. Mud Butter, that's like the gayest. Yo, Mud Butter, what the fuck does your name even mean, bro? Chaz Murphy, you see me on Grindr. Well, what are you doing on Grindr, you homosexual? This bull said he see me on Grindr. What the fuck are you doing on Grindr in the first place if you're not gay? See, this is what I'm talking about. Bro got a whole Grindr account talking about he's not gay. Well, why the fuck you got a Grindr? I don't have a Grindr account. Why do you? You a homosexual? Bro, Remy, he don't got no wife. Dog. This motherfucker, if he had, like, bro, this is what people do. They talk about having a wife. You know his wife, either his wife has a dick or she gets fucked by black guys. She's got a black lover who probably votes for Trump. And you're just like a cuck, or you're probably just like some dope fiend that pays the bills. Shout out to the LGBT community too. This is not about like the cool ones that's not out of their goddamn minds. It's not about y'all. The gays that are like understand how crazy these people are. It's not about y'all. God bless America. That's right, RPG. Look at all the gay liberals in the chat getting mad. Gay liberals in the chat showing how fucking emotional and feminine they are. Remy, that's what I'm saying. He keeps talking about this incel shit. Who even talks like that? You incel? Well, how the fuck do you know? Bro just called me an incel. He doesn't actually know if I'm an incel or not. Obviously, I'm not an incel. Nobody that watches my channel thinks I'm an incel. Trust me, the women rock with me heavy. The women don't think I'm an incel. Only you. Just because you're an incel doesn't mean everybody else does. Camouflage hoodies are gay. Yeah. Mud Butters is waiting on his Grindr date to pick him up. Boy Butter. Mud Butter, he got Mud Butter for sure. He puts that Mud Butter in his ass when his trans wife pegs him. Mud Butter's super gay, bro. He's super gay because he can't answer the question. He can't answer the prompt because he's a homosexual. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be gay, Mud Butter. It's not. We still rock with you. Timothy, all my moderators are women. I love women. And not just, I mean, I love women in every way. I support women. I love women. And they love me back, bro. And even on some, like, brother-sister shit, too. And I hate the motherfuckers that's, like, trying to take up women's spaces and all this shit. Jesus, I think you have, or just what, you have something for me. You want some dick. Listen, some of y'all are so desperate to get pussy that you just gave up and you're like, fuck it, I might as well go get some dick. That's why some of y'all turned gay. Because some of y'all was struggling so bad to get pussy that you're like, damn, I might as well go get some dick at this point because none of these women is fucking with me at all. You know what I'm saying? I might as well put some Mud Butter in my ass and let my fucking transgender wife peg me. Nah, but you know what, K? You know what, KC? I got a lot of young bulls and they're not gay. Like, none of my young bulls is feminine. Maybe it's like, maybe in certain places where people live, but look, like down here, bro, men are men. Like, we don't fucking act like, we don't act gay and then try to claim that we're not gay. And Ryan, the only reason you would have seen a Grindr account is because you have one yourself. See, that's the crazy part. Boy Butter wants my attention. Boy Butter just wants attention. Look, you know how Boy Butter is mad because he keeps putting laughing emojis. The only people that put laugh emojis in their own comments are fucking corny. Look at Fields and Spaces. See, that's a feminine liberal man trying to cope. He's trying to cope. That's a feminine man trying to... Oh, feminine and masculinity don't have any inherent meaning. Not to you, because you're fucking closet gay. No, that bull's name is Jesus. You know what? I really don't like referring to him as that either. I mean, yo, I rock with some gays because they're on the right side. Their hearts is in the right place. But the gays like Mud Butter, that's like, yeah, I'm in bed with my wife right now, incel. Like the gays like him, I can't rock with him. No such thing as a liberal man. No, that's true. They're not men. They're just gay. He definitely don't have a wife. Bro, you know the people that's like, oh, my wife. Now, he might have a wife that cheats on him, though. Those be the bulls that get cucked and they wife is fucking a black guy. That's like when the bulls is like, oh, I'm in bed with my wife. His wife either has a dick or she cheats on him. Jesus never said being gay is a sin. Doesn't say that in the Bible anywhere. And you know what? Like, I'm confident enough. I'm not insecure, bro. I can meet a gay boy and respect him. I'm not insecure, bro. I have a really good friend of mine that's gay. He's a gay man. He's living his truth. His heart is in a good place. I trust him more than half of you motherfuckers. Where does it say in the Bible that being gay is a sin? Where? Tell me what passage. Just give me the quote where Jesus says it's a sin. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I've looked into this. I can't find this shit anywhere. For a lack of sexual intelligence. Whatever that means. Well, if you say it's a sin in the Bible, you should know the passage or you should know where it says that. You can't just throw it out there and you can't back it up. And default, like, I'm on your side too, bro. But you just got to tell me where in the Bible that you found that. You got to just tell me where you found it, because you can't just put it out there. Pause. You can't just slip it in there like Mud Butter's wife does. His wife. The way the world isn't the way the world must be. That's how I navigate gender roles. Gender roles is like, are you a man or are you a woman? That's your role. Like, we have natural instincts as men and women. As a man, I have a natural instinct to protect a woman. See, I'm not like one of these feminine liberal men that are watching women getting abused. Like, look, if a woman right there got smacked, I'm hopping out the car and I'm doing something to him. Real shit. With God as my witness, with the chat as my witness. I would never sit back and watch a woman get abused or any of that. Robbed or none of that. But y'all feminine liberal men would. How many years was I in the pen? I never went to the pen. I just was in and out of county jail. So all right. Give me the quote. What is the quote? No, feminine liberal men just sit back and watch women get attacked. They don't do shit. They only do something when there's like 100 of them and it's like one Trump supporter. That's the only time they're tough. One-on-one, they can't punch their way out of a paper bag. That's why they had to snipe Charlie Kirk, because he was too pussy to approach him. That's why they sniped a ICE officer, because they was too pussy. So they got to put themselves up on top of a hill and snipe somebody, because they're pussy. That's why they're not tough until there's like 100 of them, because they're pussy. They'll get their ass beat. So saying this is like trying to excuse liberal men and say like, oh, like, bro, we all see these liberal men out in the streets crying like women. I don't know why y'all are like acting like we don't see what we're seeing. That's crazy. And then look, the only shit y'all gotta say is like subjective, like not real. That is baseless. Holy shit, did you graduate high school? Y'all don't have high IQs. I have 140 IQ. Do you understand what that means? It means when I read your dumbass comments, I'm ignoring most of them because I'm already knowing you're a fucking idiot. I'm already knowing that you're like 110 IQ at best, and I'm being generous. What about what MAGA shooters? There's no MAGA shooters. No MAGAs shot anybody. Look how salty they are that I said what my IQ is. Alright, Casey, I'll see you later. I feel you. Hey, Kay, just make sure you hit the poll and say they're secretly gay. Make sure you just tell the truth on the poll. That's all I ask. See, not real. You still haven't said anything intelligent. Just a bunch of dumbass insults. You don't actually have anything intelligent to say. There are no MAGA shooters. It's always some crazy fucking pussy ass liberal that goes crazy and goes shoot somebody. Yeah, and it's always like a transgender, or like the dude Tyler that shot Charlie Kirk. He fucks transgenders. His girlfriend was a transgender. It's always y'all. That's why you can't never give me one example of a MAGA shooter. Yeah, we chilling, Aquino. How you feeling today, brother? How you feeling today, brother? Same shit over here, man. Yeah, Elvis, I mean, the news definitely like shames left-wing men into fucking transgenders. Like the media convinces left-wing men that they're not gay to fuck a man wearing a dress, which is crazy. And Kino, as a Muslim man, I know you know where I'm coming from, bro. You feel just the same. You see these motherfuckers and you're like, all right, y'all are fucking transgender women, you're fucking gay. Don't sit there and try to convince me it's not gay to have sex with a man with wearing a dress. Oh, did they transition? Who gives a fuck? You're gay. You're gay. Guess what, Jesuit? You just earned yourself a 10-second timeout. Congratulations. You played yourself. 10 seconds. Yeah, the puberty blockers are crazy. You know they want to give... The Democrats give puberty blockers to children. The Democrats want gender-affirming care, aka sex changes for children. Trump banned sex changes for children, and the Pennsylvania Democrats, Josh Shapiro, the governor included, and 13 others, are suing Trump to bring back sex changes for children. Oh, y'all aren't gay at all, are you? You're pedophiles, too. You're trying to normalize, you're trying to live vicariously through the children. And you're trying to teach our children about this shit in school. You're trying to make our children gay, too. Leave the kids alone, bro. No hunting human beings. What the fuck? No, the gays did not start this shit, Elliot. The gays did not start this shit. It's these fucking weirdos, bro. And they're gay weirdos. They're pedophiles. But to me, they don't represent all gay people. They don't represent all gay men. Look, whether you disagree with it or not, it's fine. But some of the guys that I know, like my homie is gay. And that's my brother. And he's a good person. I just couldn't imagine him going to hell for that. I was the first person he came out of the closet to, because he knew I was the only one that would really still accept him. And like, he started crying and shit. He said he was about to kill himself. He was like, I do not want to be gay. He was like, I just want to be normal and raise a family, but I just am attracted to men. I'd known this kid for years. I had no idea he was gay. He had girlfriends, everything. So when he told me, I was like shocked. But seeing him cry, seeing him talk about how he wants to be straight, he tried to pray it away, crying, it gave me a whole nother outlook on gay people. I'm like, damn, there is a whole struggle there that a lot of us don't understand. And I'm just going to leave that where it is. It's not my business to decide who goes to hell or not. That's his job up there. You know what I'm saying? None of us really know the truth to that. Chaos Potato, yeah, we're getting you right up out of here. So you think, Elliot, you think the Jews are pushing the gay agenda? Well, the Democrats are depopulists. Kamala Harris was a depopulist. So if they convince you that you can become a woman, then you're not going to have kids. And if they can convince men that it's not gay to fuck men, then they're not going to have kids either. So just off of the transgenders and teaching the men that it's not gay to fuck them, they just knocked out a big chunk of the population. And then they push abortions on the women like it's not a big deal. So then you knocked out another. They're really only killing off their own movement, which is crazy, because us on the right, we're not falling for it. We don't want to abort a bunch of babies. We don't want to fuck a man with a dress on. You know what I'm saying? So if you put the pieces together, you can see they are trying to reduce the population, but they're only killing their own movement, and they're making us stronger. It is satanic, and Kino, I do agree with you. I do agree with you, but after my homie's like testament to me, and he just opened his heart, bro. He was crying. He was like, I don't know. It just gave me another perspective, bro. And we don't, like, I don't know. We don't know everything that God knows. We can't sit here and act like we know everything. Like, we can't sit here and act like we know better than God on who he's going to judge and who's not. Because we're all going to get judged. Some of us are not gay, and we're fucking going to hell anyway. What I call femboys gay? Bro, I don't even know what a femboy is. I ain't gonna lie. And I really don't want to. Yeah, fear. I really believe some people are born gay. I really believe some people, like my boy, when he came out, he was crying, and he said he's been like this since a kid. He said he never wanted to be like this. He said he was born like this. I just don't think Jesus would bring someone into the world like that and then send them to hell. Jesus understands our reasons. It doesn't mean they're bad people. A lot of these gays I trust more than like a lot of people that claim to be Christians. I'm not referring to anybody here. But there are a lot of gay men and women that I would trust more than I could leave them in my house, not worry about them stealing shit, more than a lot of people that claim to be Christian. Only God knows at the end of the day. Yo, Combat. Bro, they all just repeat the same thing. Like, one of them said, dude, they just repeat the same shit over and over. And every one of them acts like it's the first time I've ever heard that talking point. Yeah, Lord, I mean, I hear you, bro, but it's like, how is it a desire if you were born that way? How is that lust? Like, That's like saying I'm lustful because I love women. I'm not lustful for loving women. It's just how I was born. Some people are born gay, bro. I have a gay uncle, super gay, like fruity gay, zesty. And my mom said he was gay ever since he was a little kid. He's always been like this. She said he was gay from the jump, and that's her little brother, so she known him his whole life. Said he was always gay. He was never abused. My grandparents are Irish Catholic. When he came out of the closet, matter of fact, he did it at oh, good looking, G. When he came out of the closet, was at a Thanksgiving dinner, and my Uncle Jerry, he stood up at the table and he was like, I have an announcement to make. Everybody gets quiet. He's like, I'm gay. And it got silent for like a good like 10 seconds. It was the longest 10 seconds ever. And then the first person to say something was my grandfather. He was like, oh, don't listen to him. He's just exaggerating. Shout out to all my Irish Catholic brothers and sisters out there. No, that was definitely a gay move. But he was a good uncle, man. He always had gifts for Christmas. He was a good uncle. Like that was one of my favorite uncles. He always was like, what I like about the gays, a lot of them, they stay in tune with pop culture and they're able to relate with the younger people better than a lot of us that are getting older. So some of the gays are cool as fuck, man. Like I don't know. That's just my take on it, though. I know a lot of people disagree. I am a Christian. I'm a Irish Catholic Christian by birth, by default. But I just still believe, and this says this in the Bible, we are not here to judge. That's his job. We can't make that choice. Yeah, ask a question. Of course you can. That's what we're here for. I appreciate that, G. Salute, salute. Love thy neighbor. Yeah, Fear. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have nothing wrong with being gay. But when, like, these liberal men who are trying to convince us that it's not gay to fuck a man that wears a dress, bro, none of us are going to go for that. Only liberal men believe it's not gay to fuck a man with a dress on. That's only liberal men. Nobody on the right thinks that. You know what I'm saying? And Kino, even as a Muslim man, y'all learn also it's not your job to judge. Maybe they're wrong, maybe they're not. We don't know. When they go up to Christ or they go up to Allah, whoever we call him, it's God. God is God. Maybe we're wrong about all of this shit. I don't fucking know. Nah, we're not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. Now, if somebody's like a fucking pedophile or something like that, yeah, we'll judge them. That's a little different, though. You're not Irish. No, you're not Irish. My great-grandmother was brought here as a servant. My great-grandmother was taken from Ireland and brought here as a servant. But I'm not Irish. Fuck out of here, dork. Get permanently muted, homosexual. You closet gay liberal. Let them be, Aquino. It's really none of my business how they live their life. It doesn't affect me in one way or the other. What does affect me is when these gay liberal men start trying to push their transgender bullshit on our kids in public schools. That's when it becomes my business. When our kids are in fucking sex education and they're teaching them that they could become a woman, and then they're saying it's not gay to fuck them. That's when I have a problem. Why the fuck why can't y'all just leave the kids out of it? Otherwise, go live your life. Leave me out of it. Leave my kids out of it. We're good. I'm not trying to force my shit on your kids. I'm not trying to implement conservative values in school. I just want the kids to learn the shit they need to learn, which they're not learning. Public education needs to teach kids how to start businesses, how to get loans, how to build credit. Public education needs to teach our kids how to be productive members of society, and it doesn't do that. It teaches them that it's not gay to fuck men with dresses on. That's what public education is doing right now. It teaches like algebra and shit like that. Mr. Worldwide, I have no idea what that means. Trans women are desperate for gorgeous men like you. I'm dead. I don't even know what that means. The trans men is even weirder. Like when they're like, I'm a man. No men have ever looked at a trans man and was like, yeah, you're a man. Like nobody looks at them like that. They need to chill with that shit. When you talk to a man and you try to convince a man that you're a man, we're looking at you like you're out of your fucking mind. Like obviously you're not a man. You might get away with that with the women on the left. Not all of them either. There's a lot of people on the left now that are starting to get tired of shit too because it's making them look bad. So trust me, I got friends that are on the left that are seeing this shit and they're like, why are y'all making us on the left look so fucking bad? Like, there's a lot of people on the left. Don't think that we're all enemies. But this whole transgender teaching the kids that it's not gay to fuck men wearing dresses, that is the issue that we're talking about. You know what, Wandering Stranger? I can accept that too. I can accept that trans people have a whole nother struggle that I don't understand. I can accept that too. My problem comes in is when they start teaching the kids about it. My problem is when you have men that act like women. They're out here protesting over nothing. Or for Palestine and all free Palestine. Like, dude, Palestine was celebrating when 9/11 happened. And y'all are out here saying free them, fuck them, and fuck you. You know what though? It's whatever a good Muslim thinks. That good Muslim is allowed to think what they think. But a good Muslim also understands that there's some positions in life that is not for human. It's not for man. We're here in the flesh. We're not here in the spirit like Christ is. So we could be wrong about all of this shit. Yeah, Lord, that's my problem, is when they start going after the kids. And who's going after the kids? Feminine liberal men and fucking psychotic liberal women. Nobody else. It's just the people on the left. They're the only ones that are trying to groom children. Only them. There's nobody on the right that's trying to groom children and turn them into homosexuals. Nobody. Yeah, Young Thug is fucking, bro. Young Thug is definitely, yo, a lot of them rappers is gay, bro. Mad rappers is gay as fuck. And Young Thug definitely ate a couple hot dogs. I ain't gonna lie. Here we go with the conservatives talking about kids again. Yeah, exactly. Because we're the only ones that actually care about them. We're the only ones that see you pedophiles trying to convince them it's not gay to fuck a man with a dress on. It's only you. Yeah, of course conservative men are talking about it because we're sick of people like you trying to teach our kids it's not gay to fuck a man with a dress on. Yes, I am talking about kids because I actually care and I'm actually concerned that people like you are making them fucking gay. Yes, I do care about the kids. Trump was in the Epstein files more than the Bible. Oh yeah, I've never heard that one before. You're the first person. And you know what's crazy? You're so brainwashed that you can't even have the conversation. You have to bring up Trump to deflect because you know I'm right. Nobody else is talking about Trump. Trump was not mentioned in this conversation. Totally irrelevant. Kids are happier when they figured out they could be gay. Yo, man, you're fucked up. You're a fucking pedophile. Bro, Jesuit is just a fucking weirdo. Jesuit is literally a pedophile. I'm gay with what I think. I mean, I don't know you. You might be a great person and you might have a really good heart. That's what I think about you. I don't know you. And I don't believe that's my job to judge you. But you just said I'm gay. You came out and you said it. Good for you. You're not like these liberal men that have gay lisps. They sleep with transgender men and suck on their hot dogs. And then they say they're not gay. And then they try to teach our kids that it's not gay. to fuck men with dresses on. That's where I have a problem. When you come out, you just say I'm gay. How do you feel about me? I said, good for you for coming out. Because I know that's a hard struggle that y'all got to go through. And I respect it, bro. That's how I feel about you. Literally isn't any gender science. Yeah, you're gay. Oh, my bad. No, I misread that, Cream. Yeah, you're right. No, they're trying to change the definition of gender so they can say they're not gay when they fuck men with dresses on. They're trying to change the definition of gender to excuse themselves when they sleep with men. The trans people, there are actually some trans, like I was saying before, one of my closest friends is a gay man. And he has friends that are trans women, and they're actually very nice people. It's the ones that want to go after our kids. It's the ones that say they're not gay, and they're trying to teach our kids that it's not gay to fuck men and transgender women. Those are the ones that we're talking about. I'm not here to shit on transgenders. I'm not here to shit on gays. I'm here to shit on these fucking feminine liberal men that change the meaning of gender. They won't admit they're gay, even though they fuck transgenders. Listen, this is not about the transgenders. I'm just saying, no straight man is sleeping with one. It is what it is. If anything, you're bisexual, which is also okay. But when you're coming out saying you're not gay, and then you're teaching our kids that it's not gay to have sex with someone who has a penis, that's when I have a problem. Just say you're gay, like you did, and I respect you. What's wrong with that? Yeah, women's health is gender science, exactly. Women are women. Men are men. That's gender science. Thank God I was born a man, and I'm gonna stay one. Like, bro keeps bringing up science and studies. He's obviously trying to excuse himself for being gay. Like, the homie Bean just said I'm gay. Respect. This bull over here, what's his name? Truth Lover. That one is gay, and they're trying to excuse it because they're not secure enough to come out of the closet. Breast cancer research is conducted through gender science grant. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Do I believe in non-binary? No, hell no. Fuck no. Bro, all this pronoun shit is bullshit. If you're gay, or some men are really truly born feminine to the point they feel like a woman. I don't understand it, but I'm not going to judge them for it because I don't understand it. It's the ones that go after our kids and tell them this is not gay. Like, you're going after children, grooming them to be gay. That's where I have a problem. And I think most of us could agree. I think most people on the left with common sense would agree as well. It's not like I'm saying something that's out of this world. And Kino, you damn right. The gays are tired of it because it's making them look crazy. Cream, I have no... Wait, what biological... What are you talking about? So, Cream, are you trying to tell me you're not gay because you fuck men with dresses on? Is that what you're trying to convince me of? Are you trying to convince me that you're not gay because you suck on dick, but they're wearing a dress, so it's not gay because of gender science? So you suck cock, but you're not gay because of gender science says you're not. Like, bro, do you realize how ridiculous? Do you realize how gay you sound? Do you realize how gay you sound, bro? It is a liberal problem. Only libtards do this shit. Only libtards are grooming children to be gay. Only liberals. Then a cat is fucking gigantic. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. Dude, look at the size of that fucking cat. Yo, you seen that cat heard me talking about him. What if you said you were non-binary? I would say you're deeply confused. I would say that you've been misguided. That's what I would say. But that doesn't mean I don't respect you, but I feel like you've been misguided and you've been misled by feminine liberal men who won't admit they're gay. That's what I would say about that. If you said I'm bisexual, that's different. If you say you're non-binary does not exist, that's crazy. Really think about that. So you're just born like genderless, like a mule? So that would suggest you can't reproduce. Being non-binary would suggest that you're incapable of reproducing. Yeah, Robert. And I did say that there are people on the left that are embarrassed by these people. There are people on the left that are like, yo, you guys are making us look fucking crazy. And I have friends. We have people that join the chat all the time that are liberal. And me and them don't even go at it about politics. We just, you know what I mean? We're cool. We got some men that are on the left, some women are on the left. But when you say men on the left, it just sounds like you would just assume they're gay. Yeah, Bean, that's all right, but you are confused. There's no such thing as non-binary. That's the most absurd shit ever. So Bean, you're trying to tell me that you're born with no gender? That's what you think? Yeah, Neil, we parked up in the PJs. Where am I hiding? Bro, how am I hiding? I'm like doing anything but hiding right now. Bro, if I'm just asking for one specific example, name one school forcing gays. One sentence. Look it up. There's a lot of schools. There's a lot of public schools that have events. There's a lot of schools. The schools here, like a lot of them. You just look it up. There's a lot of schools in sex education that are teaching kids about transgenders and all this shit. They don't need to know this shit. Look it up, bro. If you don't believe it exists, then you're just delusional. All right, Bean. That's different. That's different. So you say you were born a girl, but you don't feel like either. All right. I don't understand it, but I'm not going to judge you for it because I don't understand it. But you were born a girl. So you were not born non-binary with no gender. Because then that would suggest that you can't reproduce. So you do have a gender. You just don't relate with it. That's all right. I don't have to understand it, but I'm not going to judge you for it. They shouldn't teach the commandments in school, so they shouldn't give the kids a list of guidelines to be good people. See how dumb you sound? So you don't want the commandments taught in school, but you do want to teach the boys that it's not gay to fuck a man with a dress on. That's demonic. That's Satan worship. That's pedophilia. That's child grooming. You're a pedophile. User, if you had any knowledge on the subject, you wouldn't be asking these questions. So I'm not really worried about you. If you're really that ignorant that you don't even research the shit and you just go and talk about it anyway, I'm not worried about anything you have to say. You already invalidated everything you say from that point. It is their agenda and Kino, and every one of us, men and women on the right, see what y'all are doing with the kids and it's fucking sick. Alright? And I'm not saying all gays, I'm not saying all leftists. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers in the comments is proving us right. Bro, just look it up. There's mad fucking schools doing this shit. Just literally just do a Google search, bro. I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna put you on timeout for 10 minutes for you to go look it up. I'm gonna put you on timeout. Bro, if you want to make kids gay, you're a pedophile. If you want to make kids gay, if they're gay, let them be gay. Let them learn on their own time. If you're trying to make kids gay, you're a fucking pedophile, bro. Robert, that's fair enough. But they don't teach the Ten Commandments in school. They don't. They've replaced the Ten Commandments with teaching that kids that it's not gay to suck dick as long as it's transgender. They're not teaching the Ten Commandments in school. There, Zadi is an example. Zadi said his high school did the weird Pride Month shit. For children, bro. For kids. Why the fuck do you need the kids to know about who you have sex with? One of y'all tell me, why do you want kids to know who you have sex with? Or why are you telling kids who they can have sex with? Because you're a fucking pedophile and you're a child groomer. That's why. Sexual health is different. Teaching them about safe sex is important. Teaching kids that it's not gay to suck dick as long as they're wearing a dress is not sexual health. That's fucking teaching them how to be gay. That's child grooming. That's pedophilia. Teaching kids to wear condoms and have safe sex and teaching them the dangers of unprotected sex is good. You don't think that's a good thing? You'd rather teach them that they can turn into women and like fuck each other? Yeah, William, there's a lot of women involved. A lot of women involved too. But I would expect the men to stand up and lead because that's our duty. And women that say we're not supposed to lead, we don't want those women around. Like, you're too strong for me. Women have a position that's just as important. I don't think my role is any more important than the woman's role, but we have a role. We have natural instincts. My natural instinct is to protect women. Just naturally. We have jumped people for hitting women. We beat the shit out of people for hitting women. How many of y'all on the left could say that? We really packed people out for hitting women. How many of y'all on the left could say that? None. Zero. Would I use your pronouns? No, I wouldn't. No. Because I've been alive all this time, and then you kids come around with all these new pronouns, and now I'm supposed to change the way I talk? No. How about you change the way you talk to appease me? Am I asking you to do that, Bean? If I'm not asking you to do that, then why do you think I should do it for you? That's unfair. Come on. I feel like we do have a mutual respect, but when you start trying to tell me how I'm supposed to talk, not saying you're doing that, because you are being respectful. But I'm saying you're out of pocket, because I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to tell you like to talk different or be different. Like, live your truth. But don't expect me to call you like they, them, and all this weird shit. I don't know what the fuck that means. Binary, sexual, or whatever. Bro, I don't know all this, and I don't want to know. Christopher, what up, though? No, teaching the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments is a guideline of how to be a good person. So you don't think it's good to teach kids to love thy neighbor? Thou shalt not kill? You think that's wrong? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, what's wrong with some of these people, bro? Teaching kids that it's not good to kill and it is good to respect your neighbor is so bad. That's crazy, bro. Is there a difference between the non-sexual international relationship of sexual parts of them? What? For sure. What up, Dave? What's up with you, homie? Robert, that's your. If you think it's wrong to teach kids that it's wrong, if you think it's wrong to teach kids to love thy neighbor and to not kill each other, then there's something seriously wrong with you. Now, I don't care about religion or none of that. It's the principles that are important for every child to know. Muslim, Christian, gay, all of us should know those 10 commandments are a guideline of how to be a good person. You think it's bad to teach that to kids? You're crazy, bro. You're just trying to spin it so it's like, you know, oh, we're not wrong, you guys are wrong. No, we're not pedophiles for teaching kids how to be gay. You're wrong for teaching the Ten Commandments. Think of how crazy you sound, bro. You're a pedophile. Period. Yeah, KC, that's exactly what I just said. We're right on the same page. Yeah, not everyone believes in the Bible because they don't have like any fucking soul. They don't have any morals. That's the only reason you wouldn't. And now I'm not expecting everybody to like listen, like believe all the stories in the Bible. But if you have a problem with the Ten Commandments and the 7 deadly sins, it's because you have no morals. Yeah, but fear, they don't do that. Read the 7 deadly sins, bro. Read the 10 commandments. All of us should remember them back to back. All of us. We'll be better people. We're not gonna be better people by teaching kids that it's not gay to fuck someone with fuck a man with a dress on. That's not gonna make us better people. It's not gonna make us better people to like try to force our kids to use pronouns and all this fucking new shit that they just made up. This is shit that just was made up recently, like during COVID. This shit did never exist, bro. Y'all young bucks just made the shit up and a bunch of perverted old people joined in on it because they're pedophiles. Yes, Steven, I mean, it's not my business to tell you if you're going to hell or not. I'm not one of those people. I can't tell the transgenders they're going to hell. I can tell the people that are grooming the kids they're going to hell because they're pedophiles. They're definitely going to hell. Nah, but fear. They're teaching this shit in public schools. They're teaching them about the pronouns. They're making these kids confused, bro. They're teaching the kids that it's not gay to have sex with a transgender woman. It's fucking gay, bro. They're blurring the lines to make us gay to reduce the population. If they make the boys into women, they're not going to have kids. And if they make the boys think it's not gay to have sex with them, they're not going to have kids either. The Democrats are depopulist. Kamala Harris was a depopulist. They're all funded by George Soros. He's a depopulist. No King's Rally was funded by Neville Singham, who's a Maoist, depopulist, who is a consultant for China's propaganda apparatus, who wants to depopulate America. Look it up. Look up who's behind No Kings. Code Pink, which is owned by Neville Singham, who is a consultant for China's propaganda apparatus. No Kings was Chinese propaganda. Look it up. I could back up anything I'm saying. But you know what, KC? People that are teaching their kids about this shit are fucking pedophiles. If you're teaching your children about this shit, you're a fucking pedophile, man. I got no tolerance. You're grooming your children. Why are you teaching your children a bunch of fucking freaky shit? You're a fucking pedophile, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And look, Kay, again, I'm not one to judge or tell them you're going to hell for this, that, and the third. I don't know, man. But I know that when you're teaching the kids this shit, you're teaching the kids. Yeah, no, I agree with you. No, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Yeah, combat. It's in video games. Netflix pushes it heavy. I canceled my Netflix account because it's half of the shit is gay or they're pushing all types of weird shit. Christopher, shout out Geico. KC, the kids are so exposed. You know, it's scary like to think about how much information they have access to. It's scary to think that kids have access to like the most vulgar porn ever created in human history. It's scary to think that kids have access to propaganda that was created in China and is being pushed by the Democrats. It's fucking terrifying. It's terrifying to think that the Democrat Party is in bed and they're using China's propaganda apparatus to create things like the No Kings Rally. It's terrifying. I don't care what side you're on. Look it up. Look up who Neville Singham is. Look up who funded the No Kings rally. It was Code Pink. It was Neville Singham. They also support Zohran Mamdani. Jews for Zohran was started by Neville Singham's wife. Again, Neville Singham is a consultant for China's propaganda apparatus. Zohran Mamdani, the mayor of New York, the gay Muslim, his campaign was funded by China's propaganda. Not funded, but the propaganda was created by China. Neville Singham, look it up. Neville Singham's niece donated directly to Zohran Mamdani, and his wife started up Jews for Zohran. Zohran Mamdani's entire campaign was Chinese propaganda. No Kings was Chinese propaganda. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. My source does not trust me, bro. Look up Neville Singham. Look up Code Pink, which is his NGO or activist group, whatever you want to call it. It's not a non-profit because he made a shitload of money off it. Samson, what up, dog? Man, KC, I ain't even mad at you. It is scary. It is scary. I mean, fear, at this point, if you can't put food on the table, like, you're doing something wrong, I ain't gonna lie. And if you got kids, like, the government will help you get food and shit like that. But they are poisoning the food. They're definitely putting all type of nasty shit in the food. That could be killing us and giving us all types of diseases. We don't even know where cancer comes from. You really think they don't know where cancer comes from? They've been studying it for like 100 years. You really think they don't know where cancer comes from? Like, come on, bro. They came out with a vaccine for COVID like that. They can't tell us where cancer comes from, and they've been studying it for fucking... And you know how much money they get to study cancer, and they still can't figure it out? Bro, they're getting billions and billions of dollars to study cancer, and they don't figure shit out. They can't stop it. They can't prevent you from dying from it. They can't tell you where it comes from. So what the fuck are they taking billions of dollars to study it for? If you're going to study it, figure this shit out. Y'all got the most brilliant minds in the world trying to figure out where cancer comes from, and they can't figure it out? Well, then why the fuck are we giving billions of dollars in tax money to it? You might as well just not study it at this point. And if they actually give a fuck, then study on your own. You don't need billions of dollars to do that shit. A parent's job is so important. Parents' job is so important. We really got to protect our kids. But one of the problems is that when our kid leaves the house and they go to public school, they're being confused on this gender shit. They're being taught all these weird pronouns and all these confusing ideas of what's gay and what's not. So even as a parent in this era, you are limited to how much you could control and teach your kids, because they're being groomed by others that are fucking pedophiles. The teachers and the Department of Education is a child grooming agency. The Department of Education is basically just exists to groom children. If you really look into it, there's no purpose for the Department of Education at all. And the Department of Education answers directly to the president. So if they're teaching gay shit in the schools, then that means it's coming from the DOE and the president. And people be trying to say, oh, well, they don't implement anything in the curriculum. Bullshit. People don't do their fucking homework, man. They'd rather just come in a chat and say I'm stupid without any information, any facts, nothing. Americans say, man, it is fucked. No, fear, that is a fact. A lot of people don't have kids because it is unaffordable. I ain't gonna lie. No, you are right about that. I do agree with you on that, bro. I definitely agree with you on that. Which is very sad. You know, I was just thinking, like, so they're trying to do these rent freezes in New York City. And as much as I can't stand Zohran Mamdani, and as much as I'm aware that he has an agenda behind this, I do wonder if they're able to raise rents once a year, then what's going to happen in like 100 years from now? Are we going to be paying $1 million a month for rent? If they could just raise rents every year, like, bro, between this year and last year, shit's expensive. The landlords are paying the same shit we are. And half of them don't do any fixes, don't do shit. Don't do maintenance, and whatever maintenance they do is bullshit. They barely spend any money on it. The motherfuckers that they got doing maintenance are making like super low wages. and they raise rent every month, and we're supposed to sit here and defend them. I don't. But I know Zoran Mandani doesn't have good intentions. I don't see like really defending raising rents every single fucking year. It's insane. And a lot of them, they raise the rents like $100 a year. The teachers show up to get paid, bro. They show up to get paid and to push their liberal bullshit. Yeah, you're right, Jan. Well, I mean, they made COVID, so they knew they had to have a vaccine. Yo, do you know that Big Pharma, Pfizer, who made the vaccine, gave like millions of dollars to Bernie Sanders, who was like one of the biggest promoters of it? You know that Kamala Harris got more Big Pharma money than any politician ever in American history? $9 million. Kamala Harris got $9 million from Big Pharma. Joe Biden was the second largest recipient with, it was like 9 million, but like a little less. And then Obama was number 3 at $6 million. Obama got ripped off, man. Everybody else got 9 million. Obama got 6 from Big Pharma, the people that made Pfizer. Good job. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I voted for Obama twice. I voted for him twice. I was a Democrat my whole fucking life until I woke up and started seeing what these people were doing. And now I see Obama's the 3rd biggest recipient of Big Pharma money. I'm not sure I feel totally comfortable with that. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about Kamala Harris? How confident do you feel voting for the largest Big Pharma recipient ever in American history? Do y'all still feel confident in voting for that person? Yeah, fear, exactly. Exactly. So, I don't disagree with everything on the left. There are things on the left, like this topic, for instance. I'm really not against you guys. There are some things that we will meet in the middle on. I'm not like some super far right MAGA. I do support our president, but I'm not totally against everything on the left. Like I said, I was a liberal my whole fucking life. There are still some things on the left that I still appreciate, but this current Democrat Party has gone way off to the side. They're not even on the left anymore. They're just going fucking crazy. I don't know how people could support it. I would really like to see the Democrat Party rebuild and get back to the Bill Clinton days. I know Bill Clinton's name's been fucked up a little bit, but when you seen him do a speech, the Republicans, the Democrats, they all stood up and cheered for him. They were all together. They were working together at least. And that ended with Obama. And I voted for Obama twice. And when Obama first ran, in his first term, you could tell he was genuinely trying to make America better. In that first term, he got compromised by Big Pharma and all these other entities. And so by his second term, he had gotten radicalized. And he was so compromised that, I mean, he got owned by the elites. Yeah, the government keeps raising taxes. So that's something we got to figure out. Like, so if the price of food keeps going up, then in 50 years from now, does that mean that a loaf of bread's going to be like $50? How long is that sustainable to keep raising the prices of everything every year? And they're like, well, because the prices of this went up. Okay, well then why did the prices of that raise up? So obviously there's something that gets expensive and then everything else follows it. So where is it starting? It's starting somewhere, so some industry raises the prices and everybody else has to follow. And our solution is just to raise rents every year, and our wages don't change every year. Our wages don't match an extra $100 on a rent every year. COVID changed the world. Yo, the world went crazy after COVID. Hey, LLK, I'm going to put you on a 30-minute timeout. If you think of anything intelligent to say, you're welcome to come back. I mean, Christopher, I believe that there are some politicians, like I really fuck with Josh Hawley, Senator Josh Hawley. I fuck with him. I fuck with Congressman Brandon Gill. There's a couple of them that they don't take AIPAC money. They're good people. Like Josh Hawley is like damn near broke. He don't take no donations from anyone. And he's right now, he really is fighting for the AI shit, because the Chat GPT was like teaching little kids how the fucking gay shit. Chat GPT was teaching kids how to commit suicide, and Josh Hawley's like the only politician that's trying to change that. So there are people that care, but none of them are on the left. Or give me an example. I appreciate you, TS. Salute Tel Aviv. Shout out Tel Aviv, man. I ain't mad at y'all. Wandering, I don't care. We don't need it. All that being gay means, that's your sexual preference. If you're gay, that means you choose to lay up in bed with someone else than I do. My kids don't need to know who you fuck. They don't. Let my kids figure it out and make those decisions on their own. They don't need to know who you have sex with. I don't think that's very unreasonable. I mean, if your kids, you might not want your kids to be having pro-life and all these right-wing things pushed on them. And because of that, I'm going to honor that. I'm going to say, all right, now teaching the 10 Commandments, that's a whole different thing, bro. That's just a guideline on how to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want all these conservative values being pushed on your kids if you're on the left. Why can't y'all respect us like on the same level? See, and that's part of the problem is that y'all want us to respect something that y'all don't respect when it's us. When we're in the position, y'all don't respect it. We're not asking for a whole lot. Yeah, we will, CS. We will, CS. You don't respect my actions. Why not? Talk to me. God bless him, CCK. You're right. You're right. It's like, imagine Trump is the pilot of the plane. And we're Democrats and liberals, we're all, and Republicans, we're all in the same plane. If you're a Democrat, do you really want Trump to crash the plane? Maybe you don't like him, but do you want Trump to crash the plane, bro? If not, then you should at least support him. Until you know, I don't know. I'm going to leave that one alone because people do have... I understand Trump can be abrasive. Trump can be a troll. And I kind of understand that, like, some people are not going to like him. And I'll accept that. Yeah, Bob, exactly. Exactly. Oh, my bad, CS. My bad, CS. Nah, you're right, CCK. They would. They would. They are. I mean, they are. And you know what? If people don't like Trump, I get it. Like, he can be abrasive and shit. But at the end of the day, just look at the agenda, bro. Trump banned sex changes for minors, and the Democrats are suing him to bring it back. Trump kicked China and Russia out of Venezuela and Cuba. China and Russia were surrounding America by taking over these countries, and he kicked them out. You can't tell me that's a bad thing. Nah, Christopher, that's not true. Trump and his supporters have a ton of support in Ireland, in the UK. I have family in Ireland. They have a ton of support for us on the right. They hate all this liberal bullshit. They hate it, man. They're tired of the illegal immigrants fucking up their communities. They're tired of this liberal bullshit. So you say, oh, the whole world hates Trump and it hates his supporters. The only people that say that are people with no worldly knowledge. Go to Ireland right now. They're wearing hats and flags that say make Ireland great again. If you say, oh, no one in the world respects you, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You should educate yourself on worldly matters before you speak on worldly matters respectfully. Yeah, Dennis, you're wrong about that. You're wrong about that. Actually, the world loves what Trump is doing. The only people that don't is these retarded liberals who are trying to flood their countries with illegal immigrants and replace the population. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Any of us, like, I got family in Ireland. I'm Irish. They fucking hate all the gay shit. They hate all the illegal immigrants. They love what Trump is doing. The UK loves what Trump is doing. You know who doesn't? The illegal immigrants. The left-wingers that are like trying to groom children. Respectfully, you live in Europe. Where in Europe? Are you one of these radical liberals that like is encouraging all the illegal immigrants? Is that you're one of these people in Europe that encourages illegal immigrants to destroy your own countries? That's what I'm assuming, because you don't sound like an intelligent person. Wow, CCK, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It was ended in the late 60s. In America, you know who took over in the 60s? In the mid 60s? LBJ, the Democrats. What a fucking surprise. LBJ took office in like 65, I think. And then they repealed the law, an immigration law. What a surprise. So that means they've been working on this shit for what? Fucking 80 years. God damn. 81. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Thank you for that information, bro. I gotta learn more about that. Yo, Europeans, bro, your standard European that's got common sense, that sees these illegal immigrants destroying their country, they support what Trump's doing. They want a Donald Trump to come clean his filth out of their country. The rape gangs coming from Afghanistan, the fucking people that are like robbing and killing, coming from all different types of places. They want a Donald Trump to get that scum out of their fucking country, and you should too. If you're not, you're a traitor to your own people. Yeah, but the Germans don't protect their German women that are getting raped. Bro, these far left European governments allow these white women to get raped by illegal immigrants, and then they release the illegal immigrants. They're letting their own women get raped. White women, they're allowing them to get targeted and raped, and then they release the rapists that are usually from Afghanistan or Pakistan. So whatever Germany thinks is like totally irrelevant because they're ruining their own country. And not everybody in Germany. So your family in Germany is left wing. So Trump is a joke to them. The actual patriots that want to protect these German women, that don't want their German women getting raped and the rapists being released, support Trump. The people that want their country to get overtaken by violent illegal criminals think Trump is a joke. So I know they exist. Dennis, honestly, bro, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. People are more respected, and America is more respected than it's ever been. Not even close. You think they respected Biden? Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? Biden was like a walking bag of bones. Weekend at Biden's. Nobody respected him. When Trump is around, they get in their fucking line. They stand in place. They stay in their lane. When Biden was around, he was like fucking... Bro, Biden... You know how many times Biden just like fell over in front of the whole world? Bro, Biden fell off a helicopter. He fell up steps, he fell down steps. He fell off a bike, he fell over a sandbag. You think they respect y'all? You're out of your fucking mind, bro. And Trump is respected by patriots of the UK. Trump is respected by Irish people. Trump is respected by the people that want to clean up the filth, the illegal criminals that are ruining their country. Trump is respected by them. Trump is not respected by the filth that wants more filth to come in and create more filth for them to live in. The people that hate their country, don't love their women, they love illegal criminals more than their own women. Those are the ones that hate Trump. So who really cares what they think? Yo, Bob, for real. But go look at what's going on in Ireland, bro. They are sick of these illegal criminals. The rape gangs, the fucking criminals, bro. They're sick of them. They want a Trump to take over. So does UK. You know who doesn't? Is the illegal fucking criminals that are not supposed to be there. Those are the ones that don't want a Trump. CCK. They released them. It's fucking disgusting, bro. What about the liberal activist judge that got arrested because she helped an illegal immigrant escape the courtroom? So this illegal criminal immigrant had court. ICE was waiting outside the building to arrest him when he was done. The judge, this guy was a fucking sex offender. The judge helped him sneak out the back, and he tried to run, and they got him anyway. The judge tried to help a sex offender, illegal immigrant, escape. She's a pedophile and she's a rapist. She might as well go rape these women too. Rob Lowe, I support getting these illegal immigrants the fuck out of our country. I support getting this fucking transgender bullshit out of our schools. If you don't support that, then you're a fucking problem with this country. You're the problem. If you're the one that wants more illegal immigrants to vote in elections, if you're the one that wants to teach little boys that they could turn into girls, and then other little boys that it's not gay to fuck them, you're the fucking problem. You're a child groomer and a pedophile. Next. Oh, they won't even release his name, bro. That is fucking man, that makes my stomach turn. And these people in the chat vote for this. These people in the chat vote to release rapists from jail. These people in the chat will go and fight to free an illegal rapist. As long as you came here illegally, they don't care if he's a pedophile or a rapist. As long as you came here illegally, we will fight for you. Think about how crazy that is. You can literally be a pedophile, but as long as you came here illegally, the liberals will support you. As long as you came here illegally, you can rape, you can abuse children, do whatever you want. As long as you're illegal, we support you. That's what the left does. His name is probably Abdul Jalal. Probably. You know what? At this point, you can't even blame the Jews because it's fucking Americans that are voting for this shit. It's Americans that support freeing pedophiles as long as they came here illegally. It's fucking Democrat voters. So you can sit here and blame the Jews all you want. Why don't you blame the Americans that are supporting releasing pedophiles as long as they came here illegally? 14 IQ from Somalia, like fucking our whole statistics up. And they're criminals, a lot of them. A lot of them. Like so many of them that we'd have to be crazy to let any more come in. Bob, it's absolutely fucking disgusting. And people vote for it. It's sick. I don't care if you're on the left. There might be some values on the left that I would agree with you on. I'm not your enemy and I'm not against you on everything. But some of the shit that y'all support is disgusting. Y'all support teaching little children to turn into women, and then you're teaching the other boys that it's not gay to fuck them. In school, children. Y'all support sex changes for children. Trump banned sex changes for children, and the Pennsylvania Democrats, including the mayor Josh Shapiro, are suing him to get sex changes for children reinstated. And Democrat voters support it. And then they call us pedophile protectors while they are literally pedophiles. Like, these pedophiles are calling us pedophile protectors. See, that's what they do. Anything these pedophile leftists are guilty of, they say we're guilty. Like when the chat first started, they were saying, oh, all the MAGAs are gay. Like, obviously we know that's not true. The gays that support Trump, they're okay with me, man. They actually have values. 21% said that liberal men are alpha. That just goes to show you what type of delusion is on the left. Nobody believes that. Yeah, Bob, that's fair enough. I'm in Crapifornia. You should say Cratifornia. 40 years. Oh, crap is a good one too, because they let them shit all over the streets. 40 years of libtard policies. Yo, Lance, what are your thoughts on the L.A. mayoral race? They had the election like 4 weeks ago, and they still haven't counted the votes. They literally just got caught paying homeless people to vote for Karen Bass. The Democrats were literally busted red-handed paying homeless people to vote for Karen Bass. And now it's taking 4 weeks to count the votes. It took one night to count the presidential votes. You're telling me it takes 3-4 weeks to count the mayoral votes? It's not even like a fraction of the amount. Did y'all see those 2 Democrat council people were just arrested stealing fucking mail-in ballots from people, filling them out, and then for Democrats, and then dumping them by the thousands into mailboxes? They were just arrested for it. So the Democrats, there's no question they're rigging elections, stealing mail ballots, and paying homeless people to vote. And then in LA, the people at the polls, they're not allowed to ask for ID. So when you go to vote in LA, they're not allowed to ask you to prove your citizenship. But then they say, oh no, illegal immigrants can't vote. Well, how the fuck do you know if you're not asking them to prove citizenship? This is all facts. You can look it up. See, the problem with these liberals is they won't look it up, and they'll just say, no, you're a liar. That's not true. And they just won't look it up. Because they don't want to feel like shit when they go and vote for Democrats anyway. Why do I think women aren't dating Trump libtards? Yeah, they are. The only women that aren't dating them are you annoying ass liberal women. Women love me. I ain't gonna lie. Women fuck with me. And they know I respect them and I love them back. Women fuck with me. So you liberal women, you're all just out here fucking black guys and making yourselves look like shit. I'm not worried about y'all. You don't have values. You're just out here living off of lust and desire. I'm not interested in y'all type of women anyway. So it's not a loss for us. You're actually doing us a favor by breeding your shitty genetics out of our gene pool so we can have a stronger race. So thank you. Thank you, Alice. Dude, women fuck with Trump supporters. Left-wing women are tired of these gay-ass liberal men. Them liberal fucking fruity men are not putting it down on you. They're not. You can't tell me one of these feminine liberal men is gonna fuck you better than me. You can't tell me that. Fuck is you talking about? I'm about to give you a 10-second timeout. Calm down. No, they don't like, bro. They don't like women. They act like women. They think it's not gay to fuck a man with a dress on. These liberal men think it's not gay to fuck a man with a dress on. No wonder these white liberal women are all fucking black guys. Because they want a liberal man, but liberal men also want liberal men. So of course they're fucking all these black guys. Obviously, if I was a liberal white woman, I probably would too. Pause. What are their options? Some fucking weird ass liberal man that fucks men with dresses on? What liberal women want men like us, man? They know we'll fuck them better, we'll protect them better, all that. There's nothing a liberal man can do better than us. That's why they love the trans movement, I'm trying to tell you. Marmaduke Wallace. You know what? Congratulations. You just earned yourself a 1-minute timeout, dumbass. Listen, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say what the truth is. Some people will get offended, and some women are going to hear me and like, he is right. He is right. These feminine liberal men are not going to hold it down as good as you will. They know that. Come on. Stop playing dumb. Unless you really are literally dumb, which is also very possible. You can't tell me these feminine liberal men is going to satisfy you like we can. You can't tell me that. Come on, man. They're going to let you peg them. When you lay up with a liberal man, he's going to let you peg him. Maybe that's why you like him so much. Because y'all liberal women be trying to throw a fake dick on. The whole trans community is very homophobic. Yeah, they're very anti-women too. The trans community is trying to take over women's spaces. The trans community does not respect. Now, some of them do. I don't want to just put all trans people in one box either, because some of them are on our side. Some of them do have common sense. And you know what? Their reasons for living that lifestyle, maybe I don't understand it, but that's their choice. If you're trans and you're not out here trying to like groom children and you support like American values, you're all right with me. So I don't want to just say like all trans or all gays. Some of them are on our side. Even if we don't understand them or we disagree with their lifestyle, at least if they support the same values as us, I could respect that. Common sense eludes a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, yo, if I was a woman, I would not want to go into a public bathroom. If I have a daughter, I would never let her go in a bathroom by herself. I would rather bring her into the men's bathroom and just guard her, like Fort Knox. Actually, they didn't really do a good job of defending Fort Knox because all the gold is missing. So maybe I'll defend her like the president. Actually, they do a bad job of defending the president too. Fuck. Bob, I don't know what you're talking about. If you have a point to make it. Otherwise, shut your bitch ass up. Liberals are racist as fuck. Liberals think that black people are too stupid to get IDs. Liberals literally think black people in the ghetto don't have internet. They think Look, we're in the hood right now. How many of y'all liberals be down here in the projects? None. Y'all be scared to come over here. I'll post up on live and kick it with y'all. Y'all would never come down here because you're scared of black people. But I'm the racist. Y'all are the ones that lock the doors on your car when one walks past you at a stop sign, not me. I'm the one that keeps it real with them and they respect that. Black people don't respect motherfuckers like y'all that just put your legs in the air for them and agree with everything they say. They don't respect that, man. That's pussy shit. Black people respect honesty. I know. I'm in a black community right now. Trust me, I know. Changing rooms, swimming bed, like all that. They really fucked everything up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the liberals are terrified of fucking black people. Terrified. You ever see like when they'll be yelling at like Trump supporters and then a black Trump supporter comes up and they immediately get silent? Or they call him a race traitor. They will call a black person a race traitor because they don't agree with their white liberal politics. That's why Malcolm X told black people that white liberals are the most dangerous thing to the black community. And they are. Because they're trying to make black people gay. They're trying to make black people abort their babies. They're not having babies because they're busy fucking transgender men or women, whatever. And they're trying to convince black people that they shouldn't have kids either. They should kill them. Nothing I'm saying is crazy. Like, I just feel like if anybody thinks what something I'm saying is crazy, you're fucking crazy. I'm just saying common sense. I'm saying protect kids, protect women. Get these illegal criminal aliens out of our country. I don't think I'm asking for anything crazy. Yo, CCK, you know what I'm saying? Like, I match energy. When they start, like, if they could be respectful, I'll be respectful. But notice, none of the liberals in this comment section have talked about facts or anything. They're just like, oh, you're a dumbass. That's all they gotta say. Because they're literally dumbasses. The stupid people are on the left. That's why the women are always out here yelling and pissed off and running around with black guys, because they have a bunch of weak-ass, motherfucking feminine-ass white dudes over there. But then they say, oh, nobody likes you guys. No, actually, the real women love us. They hate you feminine ass liberal men. They look at you guys like you're cowards. Y'all are the ones that sit there and watch them get smacked and abused on a train and you wouldn't do shit. We're the ones that'd kill that motherfucker, not you. They know that. They know they're safe around us. They're not safe around you feminine white liberal men. And you feminine black liberal men. Y'all are not exempt either. None of y'all is fucking exempt. Bob, I don't really care what you think. I'm speaking the truth. They're doing us a favor by breeding their shitty genetics out of our race. And I'm in an interracial relationship. But she's half white and she kind of looks white. Our kids would basically be white. But nah, I mean, like, I fuck with women of color. Like, I fuck with, like, half of my girlfriends have been black, Hispanic, Asian. So, nah, you're trying to make it sound like I'm insecure. That's the total opposite. I'm saying these white liberal women are running around with black dudes to make a point. Like, to be like, hey, look at us. We're fucking... They're doing it to make a point. If a woman falls in love with a guy that's black or Spanish or whatever, that's great. That's these liberal women are not doing it. They're using it to, like, get revenge. We know that. We see it. If a woman is in an interracial relationship and they love each other, I don't give a fuck. Good for you. You have children, that's amazing. You're one of these annoying ass white feminine liberal women. Please breed yourself out of the gene pool. Do us a favor. I'm just saying. Yeah. Shout out CCK, man. Shout out CCK. Bob, you're just a fucking libtard in disguise, bro. He said, you wonder why no one respects you. Bro, like, who is no one? You? Cause you're a little gay libtard ass. So you think because you fuck men wearing dresses, that means no one respects me? I think you might have it backwards. I'm not quite sure you could come around here and get respect. I don't think you could. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I don't think you could come around here and get respect. You're talking, oh, you only get respect online. I don't think you could come down here and get respect, bro. I really don't. I really don't think you could come around here and get respect talking all that nut-ass gay shit. Or they free up around feminine white father and was attracted to the complete opposite. I don't know what that means. Is English your second language? Oh, see, I thought you said you're black. I was about to start crying. People have been telling me I'm black my whole life. Crystal, what's up, baby girl? Hey, we just giving these dudes hell. That's it. We giving them some hell, getting them mad. Like always, you know. It's really not that hard to do. I'm getting pretty good at it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting pretty good at it. But I just speak the truth and it makes them mad. It's really not that hard to do. And I'm getting pretty good at it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to go get a coffee. I'm about to get a coffee, y'all. Crystal, we got more people saying I'm racist. What a fucking surprise. Never heard that one before. And you're racist. Shut up. I'm not even gonna say I'm not racist. I'm not even gonna entertain it. I feel like if I have to say I'm not racist, then I'm a fucking coward. what I'm saying? When a motherfucker's racist, you know they're racist, bro. You just want to call people racist because they have nothing intelligent to say. It's like the easiest way out of an argument. And I just refuse to entertain it anymore. Like, yeah, I know you're like in the black community and you're in the hood and all that, and like, you know, black people fuck with you, but you're racist. I know black people don't respect me at all, but you're racist. That's why they call us racist, because they know black people fucking us hate them. That's like why they call us racist. They know black people are tired of their fucking weird ass shit. Hold on, let me clean my screen off real quick. I just keep it real, that's all. I just keep it real, that's all. Is that a little better? Nah, bro. It's like, bro, people that call me racist just have nothing intelligent to say. Like, look, Bob still hasn't made a point. Like, if you have a point to make, it should have been made. You've been in here mad long. Bob's been in here like fucking hour, running up my ad revenue, telling me I'm stupid. Like, Bob is literally helping me get money, and he's telling me I'm stupid. What part of the game is that? That's why the game's supposed to be sold, not told, because we are selling the game right now to Bob, and he doesn't even know it. We're literally selling the game to Bob, and he doesn't even know it. Ain't that crazy? Game's supposed to be sold, not told, Bob. Little Bobby boy. 15 cents. Oh, that's fucking hilarious, huh? Look, it's so funny that Bob put 3 fucking laughing emojis. Damn, that was a good joke, dude. You ever think about doing stand-up, you fucking libtard? Bro, the people that call me racist are literally racist. These are the people that think black people are too stupid to get a fucking ID. These are the people that say black people need free internet because they don't have... Yo, these people think black people don't have internet in the hood. Bro, I don't know anybody, black or not, that doesn't have fucking internet access, bro. How stupid do y'all think black people are? And y'all say the same shit about Spanish people. And then when it's a white person in the hood, you call us a meth head or trailer trash. Y'all are the most racist motherfuckers ever. Nah, Bob, you already sent me money from my ad revenue. You see what I'm saying? You don't even know how the game works. You don't even know how the game works. See, the real one that you... If what you're saying was so valid, you wouldn't have to type in a million laughing emojis. Because you'd be making an actual point. You're not a serious person. You're not a person that gains respect from other actual men. Another low IQ response. You just assume I don't have a job. He doesn't realize I'm actually on the clock right now, finessing. Hold on, let me stop before I get myself in trouble. Damn, you know what's crazy? Bob puts all those laughing emojis, but I guarantee he's not actually laughing. He's just like putting it there to like... I don't even fucking know why he's putting it there. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nobody else is sending laughing emojis for Bob. Oh, you actually live in the hood? Oh, sweet, dude. You're a fucking gangster. Bob's like, I live in the hood. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. I live in the hood. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Fucking dork. You don't live in the hood, bro. You could just tell you're not like an official guy. You're not like, you're not a serious guy that would get respect in the hood, bro. Like, let's keep it real. If you're in the hood, then you, like, nobody fucking takes you serious. Yeah, he's in Mr. Rogers' hood. And Mr. Rogers was a pedophile like he is. So I'm not fucking surprised. I'm in the hood right now. This dude Bob is like, oh, I live in the hood, bro. We're like literally in the hood this whole time. We've been posted up in the projects for 2 hours. Bob's talking about, I live in the hood. Like, dude, go live in the projects right now and sit there for 2 hours talking your shit loud as fuck so everybody can hear it. You go do that. You can't and you won't. So shut your bitch ass up. Or keep running up my ad revenue. Actually, I prefer you do that. I live in the hood. Oh, I'm a gangster. Bob 2Gs. I'm in the straight up ghetto. Dude, where I live, it's so dangerous. Dude, I live in the fucking hood, dude. Fucking Bob. Bob. Alright, Bob. Yeah, we believe you, Bob. Everyone believes you, Bob. You're in the hood. I bet you're in the hood right now, aren't you, Bob? Bobalowski. Hey, you guys, Bob's from the hood. Bob's in the hood right now, getting money in the trap. Bob's getting that fucking street money, you heard? Yeah. Bob's in the trenches just racking it up. Fucking all the bitches and getting all the money. Team Bob, you heard? Now we're in Chester. We're in Chester, bro. But yeah, I used to live in Upper Darby too. I used to live over by 69th Street and shit. But where Bob is from is way worse. Bob, I don't know where he's at, but he is in the worst ghetto in America. Nah, I lived in all different types of trenches, bro. I lived in South Philly. I lived in Upper Darby. I lived in Chester. But you got a guy like Bob that's like, I live in the hood. I get money in the trenches. Bob probably never even sold a fucking nick. Yo, people in the hood wouldn't even sell a nick to Bob. Because he probably come through looking like a fucking cop. Everyone in Chester has scabies. Nah, you ain't shit for that. You know you're wrong, bro. You know you're wrong for that. Bob lives in the hood, you guys. I know Bob is salty right now. Yo, Bob, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad are you, bro? On a scale of 10 to 10, how mad are you? You could tell somebody's mad with all the laughing emojis. Like, the more laughing emojis they put, the more salty they are. Go tell black people how you feel, bro. Like, some of my biggest supporters are black people. Online and offline. Look where we're at, bro. You think I don't know any black people? What the fuck is wrong with your brain? What's actually wrong with your brain? Your frontal cortex lobe has been burned out from all the fucking libtard propaganda you take in. My name is Bob and I live in the hood and I get money in the trap. I'm a street nigga. My name is Bob and I'm a street nigga. Oh, he's so mad. Bob is a real ghetto gangster OG. Triple OG from the ghetto. Sue Whoop. Bob be out in the streets like, Sue Whoop. Because you know he's a feminine liberal man. So when he says Sue Whoop, he's like, Sue Whoop. Yo, when I did that, the poppies all looked over at me like, yo, look at this faggot. He probably voted for Kamala Harris. They just heard me say, Sue Whoop. They heard my Bob impression. The poppies is over here looking like, damn, you sound like Bob. Even they know you're gay. Sue Whoop. Bob up in this bitch getting all the money, fucking all the bitches.
I'm a real street gangster ghetto triple OG.
Yeah.
Bob gets all the money in the hood.
Babalowski. Babalowski. Fuck your mama on the couch ski. Bob makes poo, therefore he must be useful because he makes stuff out of things for real. Yo, dude, you're a bad YouTuber. Alright, well, you go do YouTube and get off my fucking page, you transvestite. You fucking homosexual libtard. You go do your own YouTube then. You go make more money on YouTube than I do, and then you can tell me how bad I am.
Team Bob.
You know Funk Congress said that gay as hell. He was like,
Team Bob. Team Bob 2Gs 19. Crazy white boys up in this bitch from the hood.
yo, y'all make it too fucking easy, man. Y'all make it too fucking easy, bro. Y'all make it so easy.
Team Bob.
Bob's like, finally, I got somebody that's a fucking faggot like me. Bob's relieved. Bob's relieved that the LGBT community came in to save him.
Team Bob. We get money, crazy white boys up in this bitch. Bob 2Gs 19. Funky Congress and Bob 2Gs.
Gay.
Oh, he thinks driving is hard.
Oh, isn't that funny, Bob? Bob, hit him with the laughing emojis. Hurry up, dude. Hit him with the 3 laughing emojis. That's Bob's shit. He loves hitting 3 laugh emojis. Every time, 3. For some reason, he'll do 1 or 3. That's how funny he is. He can't even contain his own laughter. So hilarious. Got him hit him with the 3 laughing emojis. You're just really easy to troll, bro. And I need to keep you engaged because it helps run up my ad revenue the longer you stay in here. And you just don't even realize what's going on. I'm keeping you engaged. You don't even know what engagement means. You don't even know what view time means. You don't even know that just me sitting here talking shit to you gets me subscribers. It gets me ad revenue from all the people that are sitting here listening to me roast you. Like, you don't even know what's going on here. You don't know the game. That's why the game's supposed to be sold, not told. But I already sold it to you through ad revenue, you fucking dumbass. And just wasted time of your life that you'll never get back. At least I made money doing this shit. Bob 2Gs 19. My man CCK, I appreciate that, homie. Yeah, pull up. We don't always get this crazy. We do get crazy a lot though. I ain't gonna lie. And we see a lot of crazy shit in the hood happening. We just seen a little girl get hit by a car right around the corner from here. We seen a SEPTA bus get hit by a car. Yo, we be seeing crazy shit on my live. I don't know why. Bro, look, we seen fucking like UFOs or some shit. I just posted it. It's like the last video I posted. It's like these orbs turn into portals. They like open up. Y'all gotta see this shit. After the live, go check that out. It's unbelievable. I was on live when I recorded it too, so I actually have witnesses. I hate this fucking intersection, bro. This is the William Penn Projects up here. Very notorious neighborhood. Very notorious. And the fucking light at it is like 15 minutes. Okay, Maryland. Maine, I fuck with Maine too. Maine is beautiful. Maine's having a lot of issues with these fucking libtards too now. With like homeless people shitting in the streets and shit. Yeah, Maine is getting fucked up, bro. Yo, Graham Planter is crazy, bro. The Democrats are literally running a guy with a Nazi tattoo in Maine. That is unbelievable, dog. Unbelievable. These are the same people that literally call us Nazis are supporting a guy with a Nazi tattoo. Like, you can't make this shit up. That's how delusional these fucking people are. You cannot make this shit up, bro. If you did make it up, nobody would believe you. Nobody will fucking...
Right now, man.
What the fuck did he say? Oh, that boy yelled something at me. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Alright, we gotta get back to the job site here. It's getting a little late. I've been bullshitting. We're gonna ride probably a couple more, like 15, 20 minutes or something. Got the old schools out. They always have a bunch of dope cars back here. Those were light, but you see a lot of old... Oh, there was a Corvette right there. They be getting money on this block. Bangor, Maine. Yeah, Bangor, Maine is kind of crazy, yo. Yo, Crystal, I swear to God, like, these bulls don't realize how stupid they are. They don't realize that I'm intentionally keeping them engaged. They don't realize that I'm intentionally triggering them. And some of them do, and they still stay here and keep watching ads and helping me get paid. I wish I could like keep track of how much money I make off each single viewer, so I could screenshot how much money I made off of Bob today and post it. Yo, how epic would that be? Bob would be so salty. He'd be like, damn, he actually is making money off of me. Fuck. Oh, fuck you, dude. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, Bob. Fuck you, dude. You live in the ghetto. You're a fucking ghetto gangster, street thug, aren't you? Yo, this Chinese spot is actually... Oh, they shut it down. That place was actually really good. My homie got shot on his corner right over here. Like, this neighborhood is wild. My homie got shot on his corner over here with his dad and his brother. His dad and his brother both died, and he was the only one that lived. Isn't that fucked? This city is fucked up. And my man survived, but he watched his brother and his dad get killed right there on that corner. Man, this shit this shit ain't shit out here for real. I ain't glorifying it either. Cause I had a lot of my homies died in this city right here. A lot. A lot, man. It's even hard for me to talk about. I be trying to talk about it on live and I'll start crying. I gotta stop talking about it. Yo, I don't like dudes like Bob don't know nothing about this life, bro. You just talk about it and like try to like fucking say some dumbass shit. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Running up that ad revenue though. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, homie. You feel me, Crystal? And he knows it at this point, and he's still doing it. That's a crazy, but he's so triggered he can't get off the live. He's so triggered that he's like, he's just trapped, locked in. Which is like, it's kind of dope when you think about it. I have total control over Bob right now. He doesn't realize that I own him and his emotions and his time. I literally own Bob's time. Nah, bro, people never get arrested. Chester is one of the easiest places to get away with murder. I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the easiest city to get away with homicide, bro. A lot of my friends got killed and no one gets arrested. They do often get killed themselves, though. So whatever goes around comes around full circle. But still, it would be nice to see actual justice where like the people don't have to get involved, because the people are the ones that end up paying for it, because the fucking government won't step in and do their damn job. It's very sad, man. You're gonna start your own YouTube? What kind of content you trying to do, Win? I'm gonna screenshot you. I'll support if you got some dope content. I'll support you. I love seeing people trying to win. See, people be talking shit trying to like make you stop because they're fucking haters. Like the people that's actually like thoroughbreds are gonna support you. If you got dope content, if you got a good heart, they're gonna support you. Be these little meat riders that want to see you lose. Doing everything like what? Give me an example, like one thing. Yeah, no, facts, dude. But you know what's crazy though? Doing the live streams, I got more money than posting anything. I mean, all right, if you post a video that gets like 50,000 to 100,000 views, you're gonna get a little bag off it. The lives still run up their revenue money, and they definitely run up the subscribers and your watch time and all that. So if you're trying to get monetized, see, I don't know, you might have to get to a certain point to get monetized. You might have to go live, I mean. But you need 1,000 subscribers to monetize, and at that point you can monetize your lives and all that. See, like, you gonna talk about your life? Crystal, yo, real shit. Yeah, I don't really work for anybody. Like, Bob's just giving me money for free, basically. Yeah, I mean, if you have like some if you have like a life that was a crazy life, definitely talk about that shit. Definitely talk about that shit. And I'm just curious, like, the only reason I'm asking is if I could possibly give a suggestion, or if you had dope content, I would even help promote you if you lock in with me. I'm not no hater like Bob. I actually want to see people win. You had over 300. Oh, you got 350. Oh, I'm gonna check your content out, bro. Do you make beats, by the way? I just see productions. Do you do some kind of music or some shit? I'll rock. Matter of fact, bro, if you want to post a link on a community page, you can post a link to your content, and then so I'll see it. The subscribers will see it and shit. Yeah, post a link, whatever you think is like your dopest video. Post that shit on a community page so I can check you out. Oh, you film bands? Okay. You could probably make that shit hard though if you do it the right way. Yeah, I appreciate that, Win. Nah, I mean, if you got something you want to share, just post it right on a community page. Just post it right on a community page. You pulled up a couple times. Actually, we had a real good, like, heartfelt talk that one time. That was dope. Yeah, I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that. I like having you around. You always honest, open, thoroughbred. I support you. No, I'm saying, if you make a video that you want to share, just post a link to it on my community page. So like if you go to like the home page of this channel, select the community section, and you can post links so like our subscribers will see it, I'll see it. It's just an easy way to promote yourself, and my supporters, like my subscribers and shit, they'll see it. So I ain't no hater, man. I want everybody to win. I want all the cool people, like good people with good hearts, to win. You know what? Even some of the haters, I want them to win so they could like shut their bitch asses up and be happy and feel proud of themselves. For the people that really they be hating because they are jealous, they have nothing else going on. They see you starting to get a little motion and it makes them mad. Alright, no doubt. See, I'm actually gonna be logging off. I'm logging off like right now and shit, but I might be back on later. But I'm on here every day though, regardless. So pull up anytime you see me on, dog. It was good talking to you though. No, real shit. Real shit, see? Yo, you know what though? I kind of do want Bob to post something so we can see how fucking corny he really is. See, that's one thing about the internet, is that it gives people an opportunity to show how fucking lame they are. That's one thing about the internet. It's like the gift and the curse. Not when, I mean, I'm not gonna remember either. Trust me, I'm the wrong one to ask to remind you of something. But, I forget what the fuck I was gonna say. But no, if you make some videos and you're proud of what you did, post it on a community page. Trust me, I'm shot out. I did a lot of drugs growing up. Like, I'm the wrong one to ask or whatever. So, I was a fucking pill popping animal. That's cool. Whenever you do. No rush. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, I support you. You supported me. Yeah, nah, you nailed it right on the head, Elijah. They call it, what do they call it? Toxic empathy. They have like a toxic level of compassion to the point where it's like, but a lot of it's not really compassion, it's virtue signaling, bro. A lot of them have no connection with humanity. They're not good people. Look how they treat people. They treat people like shit because they are pieces of shit. But they virtue signal to make it seem like they're not scumbags. They don't truly have empathy, because if they did, they would care about everybody. See, people on the left really be saying this shit to try to raise their consciousness. I'm not trying to shit on them, because I have friends on the left. But my friends on the left, we can agree on shit, or we can disagree, and it's not like the end of the world. But you got some people that get their pussies hurt about the dumbest shit. They're just always on their period. And I'm talking about the men. I'm already knowing whenever you got some content, something you feel proud of, post it on that community page. I'll support you. I'll support you. I want to see you win. I know you went through a lot of shit too, girl. You gotta be subscribed for one day. Okay. That's straight. Yeah, just come on there tomorrow and post up. I am about to log out of here though. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me this whole time. I appreciate y'all listening to me getting Bob mad and making money off him. That shit was lit. But we're signing off. If I'm not on, I think I'm gonna try to get on for like a little bit tonight, but if anything, we'll be on tomorrow. So appreciate y'all. I hope y'all stay safe, stay healthy out there. You do the same, brother.